All right, so this is me with absolutely no makeup on. I really wanted to start vlogging, and I figured I'd start today after the most interesting weekend I've had in a long time. I've already dropped Emmett off at school, and it's still pretty early because I've only like emptied the dishwasher, and I'm currently folding laundry. And I'm folding laundry in not my usual spot, which is the laundry room. I'm actually sitting on my bed folding laundry in here because on Saturday morning my daughter flooded the upstairs, and I'm going to show you what the laundry room looks like and the upstairs looks like. But instead of, she's never clogged a toilet before, and she's 5, okay, so she didn't know what to do. So in her little 5-year-old brain, she thought the thing to do was to just keep flushing the toilet and then walk away from it, and didn't tell anybody. And my kids come down in the morning when they wake up. They come downstairs. Our master bedroom's downstairs. So they come get us. I don't usually make my way upstairs to start picking anything up until maybe after lunchtime. And luckily, it didn't sit that long, but she clogged the toilet, let it sit. She clogged the toilet in her brother's room, and I guess it flooded. And then around like 10:30 a.m., it started raining in our laundry room. The bathroom's right above the laundry room. And it was raining really bad outside, and so we just assumed, we've only had this house, we bought this house last April, so we thought there was something going on with the roof. And so we're like, okay, well, we need to call the warranty company and stuff so that they can come out, send someone out, let's get this sorted. It wasn't until my husband Keegan went upstairs and he realized it wasn't in the attic and it was the boys' room. So we actually had like an emergency, I guess they have emergency services if stuff like this happen when it floods inside your house. So they came out, they cut a bunch of sheetrock so they could air dry in the walls. They cut out a bunch of carpet upstairs because it was in the carpet, and it was contaminated water because it's from the toilet bowl. So I spent my weekend trying to figure out how to do laundry because we used a bunch of towels also to clean up the contaminated water. And I have so much laundry to do. So this is my Monday morning. I am going to be doing a lot of cleaning, and I'm going to kind of share these things with you, like what I do as a stay-at-home parent on Mondays. And then my goal today is to get a lot of laundry done and kind of just like pick up around the house and hopefully maybe film like a video that's not this video, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But my priorities on Monday is usually cleaning my house. So that is what I'm doing. I'm going to take you along for the journey. You're also going to see how messy a house can get in 2 days when you have a 6-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 4-year-old, because my house stays clean only when they're not home. So I do my best to keep it picked up. With kids, your house is going to be messy, but it's not going to be dirty. So today's the day I clean up the mess. So I'm gonna fold all my clothes first because they were here Saturday, and they were here all day Saturday in my laundry room. They're like, you can use the washer and dryer when we leave. I'm like, oh, awesome, because washing clothes for 6 people, I'm constantly doing laundry. I was like panicking because I had all these dirty towels to clean. And then also, I always do at least 3 loads a day, but also Saturday was the day that I needed to wash my clothes, and I was running out of pants. So I was like panicking because I wear the same pants all the time. I have like 5 pairs of the same pants, and they were all dirty. And I'm like, I have to wash my pants. So this is the load I'm washing so I can wear my comfy pants for the house, because I am one of those people who finds something comfortable and I buy multiples of it and I wear it all the time because I don't like change. And I'm sure you guys have noticed on my channel that I wear a lot of the same clothes and a lot of the same colors. And it has to do with the fact that I am very particular, and that is just the type of person I am. So here is the laundry room. They had to pull the carpet in mine and Sarah's closet. And then these are all the fans that they had to lay down. I think that was like a heating device to kind of like suck it all out. And they had to remove the laundry room door. So I got my little zip going on here. And then the leak was coming out of the ceiling, so they removed all the sheetrock up there. And then they had to remove some sheetrock down here as well. So I think like the only, like the thing that I'm really thankful for is that it didn't affect anything over here. So like like this side of the laundry room is all good. Sorry, it's been a mess drying all my clothes because I'm also that person who doesn't put their clothes in the dryer. So I don't like to ruin my things. But yeah, so this is what everything looks like. And I think they also took, yeah, they did. They took like trim as well. This is what my laundry room currently looks like. It is a disaster. And I just kind of work around the fans to get laundry done. And so now it's time for me to actually move a little. Okay, so I took the time to do a little bit of my makeup, and I mean a little bit of time. I just like did my brows, but now I'm looking at them and they don't look even, and they look thicker than usual, but I've already wasted 30 minutes on them, so I need to get to cleaning some more. I've already switched over laundry one more time, but now I am going to do what I do every Monday. And what I do on Mondays is, and this is like a little trick that my mom taught me, and that is, when you have kids, you don't have time to clean the whole house every day. Like, that's an impossible task. So on Mondays, I clean up the main living areas. So I'm going to be doing the kitchen and the living room, and then anything else that's like in the breakfast nook or in the hallway by the front door. That way everything appears clean. And then tomorrow I do like bedrooms. So that's how I kind of do things. And so I'll show you what my kitchen looks like right now. So for my kitchen, I kind of just have to clear off the island. For some strange reason, this is everyone's catch-all. So I will pick up everyone's stuff, pile it up, and make them put it away when they get home. And then that's me. When I empty the dishwasher, for some strange reason, I don't close the cabinets. So that's me. Emmett's birthday party, his decorations are still floating about, so I gotta take all of that down. These are the flowers that we got for Mother's Day. Emmett finished that Lego, so I need to toss that box. See, last night we had canes for dinner, so I need to throw that away. So it's just like a little bit of a mess. And then gotta clean up the breakfast nook and more Star Wars decorations. And that is what I'm gonna get started on. Alexa, play Fall Out Boy Pandora Station. That I got from my mom, because she also has a lot of like the Lego botanical collections, and she kind of displays them. Like, I have mine right here, I have some upstairs in my beauty space, and then also we have like the Disney Princess Castle that's on display, and like the Simpson house and a few other ones, and dusting them is a pain in the butt. So my mom's like, yeah, you just used compressed air. So like, if you didn't know that and you display Lego pieces and you don't like the dusting, just give it a little spritz, and you've dusted your Lego. So I don't know if everyone knows that, but I was very impressed when my mom told me this. So, little cleaning tip for you. So it took me about 30 minutes to kind of clean everything up. I made piles for my kids. So these are actually my cleaning rags that I'm still gonna use while I clean the house. But this is for my daughter. I'm about to go put this in the rabbit hutch because they like paper stuff to chew on. So paper towel holders are great to give to your rabbits or egg carton thingies. And then this is for the boys to take up. They can sort out whose is whose. I believe most of this is Emmett's though. The Legos, the Mandalorian stuff. But he can take that all upstairs. Besides that, everything is nice and clean. Everything is nice and wiped down. I put all of the wonderful Mother's Day stuff that the kids got, that Keegan and the kids got Sarah and I. So put our little balloons up there. I took down all of Emmett's birthday decorations. They were up for almost 2 weeks, so we got our use out of it. And then I cleaned off in here. I'm about to take that water and put it in the garage. Besides that, everything's pretty clean. And I'm going to go work on the living room next. So I'll show you my messy little living room. Oh, and there's my Bella Boo. And Bella's in a cone, because Bella actually has a tumor on her arm. You can kind of see where they shaped it. And she had it biopsied on Tuesday. She keeps licking her wounds, so we have to put her in a flower. You say hi, Bella? No? You don't say hi? Okay. So, got to clean all of this up. Random stuffed animals. Sort out dog toys from kid stuffed animals. It's also why there's like towels on the dog bed, so that way if she leaks any blood, it's easier to clean a towel than unzip the dog bed and clean the dog bed. So I'm gonna clean all of this up. All right, so now it is Tuesday, and I haven't really did any vlogging today, and that's because I still have fans going in my house. It's super loud. I currently turned the ones off so I can cook, because it's driving me nuts. But I figured I'd share myself cooking. So, usually 3 or 4 times a week, I'll cook something from scratch, and the other nights we'll do leftovers or something more. I always do my meals where it's something different for my kids to try, and then the following night I do something I know they'll like. So, because there's always a chance that they're not going to eat everything on their plate tonight, but it's just a way to get them to try different things. And tonight I'm going to make a meatloaf meal with ground turkey. And even though I'm not a big fan of ground turkey or any type of ground meat, I'm going to try to force myself to eat it as well. And I'm going to share the process with you. So I actually got the recipe off of the Food Network app. So I usually just use my iPad to kind of pull it up, keep the recipe up so I can see it. Now the only problem with the Food Network app is, so they don't list a lot of seasonings. And I personally enjoy cooking, so I have a good sense of what to add to my dishes to add flavor to them. I know that's not everybody's thing, and some people just it doesn't come to them. But because I've been cooking for so long for my family, I just kind of naturally oh, I'm gonna add a bit of this, add a bit of that, you know. And I know a lot of people do those HelloFresh boxes and stuff, and we've tried that. I don't like it. I like to cook, and I also enjoy having leftovers, because we do leftover night in my household. So then usually, kids get a couple choices. They can pick what they want. There's lunch for me here to eat leftovers. Lunch if Sarah wants to take it to work, or if Keegan's hungry in the middle of the night, he'll eat it too. So what I am making is actually, and this is my first time making a meatloaf ever, 'cause the idea of meatloaf kind of grosses me out, but I'm also trying to force myself to try different things. So I'm making turkey meatloaf with feta and sun-dried tomatoes. So the things that I'm going to be needing are breadcrumbs, parsley, garlic, sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, I need seasoned garlic and whole garlic. Okay, I've got it all anyway. And then I need eggs, milk, feta cheese, salt, pepper. See, this is the only seasoning, so I'm going to change it up a little bit. And then obviously a pound of ground turkey. So the reason I like this app, and I do pay for it, I pay $2.99 a month for this app because I don't like ads. Because you can save all of your stuff. I don't know if you can see it on my phone, but then up here, so as I cook, come on, I can add a personal note. So I can always type what I added, so that way I can go back, future me can see what I did the last time I cooked this meal and do the same thing if I liked it, or know what I needed to change, because I'll write those notes in here as well. And then also on here, I have like a meal plan. So all the recipes I cook, like planned out for the week, they're right here. And sometimes I just like plan pretty future ones as well, because there's like an explore page, so you get to explore and see different, you know, suggested, because it's also got like, it knows what you saved. So then you can save recipes, plan recipes, and then it suggests recipes based on your preferences and what you've liked and what you've cooked. And I just really enjoy that. You're also probably hearing my kids playing in the background. Obviously, everyone's home. It is 6 o'clock at night, and my son recently discovered Minecraft, and so he's playing Minecraft with my little brother, who happens to be 10, and this is what they do every day after school right now, is Minecraft. My meatloaf in the oven. It's got about like 15 minutes. So when I make like a homemade meal, like I usually do like the big part of the meal, like from scratch, and then I cheat. So we're gonna have mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna throw them in the microwave, and then I got a bag of steamable green beans, and I'm gonna put those in the microwave as well. So for the meatloaf, I also got tzatziki sauce, because apparently people eat meatloaf with ketchup, but like since it's got feta and stuff in it, I figured tzatziki would be nice to dip it in. So that's what it is, and then I'll show you my plate. I do feel a little odd vlogging in my car in the car rider line, but it just hit me that this is the last Friday of the school year. So on the bright side, I don't have to do this next Friday. So only 4 more days for car rider, and I figured this would be a good time. Why I didn't really vlog on, what day was it? I think it was like Wednesday and Thursday, and that is because I kind of showed Bella earlier. And Bella had like this really big tumor on her leg, and the biopsy came back and it was cancer, and it was a grade 3 mast cell tumor. And so the best option was to amputate, and that's what happened yesterday. So Bella had surgery, and they kept her overnight for that, and then she gets to come home today. Oh wait, I gotta move. I moved. That should be it for like the next 10 minutes. But what I was saying is we get to pick Bella up today. So Sarah's actually gonna get her on the way home from work. And they called this morning, and she's already like walking around. I am thoroughly impressed that, because Bella is a senior dog. She is 9 now, maybe 8, 9. She's in that age range, okay? And they say that, like, you know, losing a front leg is harder than losing a back leg, and that, you know, the older the dog, the harder it is for them to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's harder for them to get used to it and, like, be able to get around. Well, Bella's walking. She's getting up on her own. She's gone outside. She's gone potty. And she's eating. And that's, like, huge because she hasn't been eating because the cancer. And she has mast cell leukemia. We've already known that. She's had tumors removed in the past, but nothing like this. And we had a dog that had mast cell leukemia before. And she passed away from it because she had a tumor on her brain, and she was about 14. So they say that mast cell leukemia is actually more common in white dogs, and Snowflake was a white dogo, and then Bella is a white pit mix. To tell you what I've learned from this experience is I really don't want my next dog to be white, because I don't want to deal with the medical issues that comes with it, because it's just hard. But she gets to come home, and we get to see how it's gonna go. I was expecting recovery for her to be a lot harder, and that it was gonna take up. I assumed that it was gonna take her a while to walk. I really did, and I'm shocked that she's hopping around and getting around, and that she's eating. It's like really exciting. So, but now I'm gonna sit in this car rider line for 10 minutes. Waiting for Emmett to get out of school, and then we actually have some family visiting this afternoon. So my sister-in-law flew in from Norway, and my mother-in-law is coming over, and she lives local. But so they're gonna come over for a little bit and hang out with the kids and hang out with us, and that's gonna be my day. I did film today. This is what my eyes look like today. So I did get some filming done, and you'll actually see that video before you see this vlog. Because this is going to go up on Mondays. I think I'm going to do vlogs on Mondays. Like a little mom vlog Monday for you. And if you don't enjoy vlogs, then you don't have to watch it. But if you enjoy it, like, comment down below. But this is my every afternoon. And then next year I get to do it with 2 kids. Because Harper starts kinder next year. So, alright. So today is now Saturday. And it is 4:15. And we've only just gotten home. We went to lunch at Cheesecake Factory. So now it's kind of just like, I know when I have to leave the house that early, I don't have time for housework, so then it gets kind of put down to the afternoon, and that's what I'm about to get started. Emmett's over here playing Minecraft, so if you hear random screaming, it's because he's very loud when he plays Minecraft. And I got Ethan over there watching Star Wars Return of the Jedi yet again. I feel like that movie is constantly on repeat on his iPad. So Sarah actually took Harper to Target so we can get some type of like rug situation for the boys' room. And so that way when she gets home, I can put their furniture back and they can sleep in their room again, because we don't have an idea of when they're actually going to repair that. But I also kind of want to show you how Bella's doing. Bella. How you doing, Mama? You good? You sleeping? Yeah. She's kind of mobile now, but I mean, that is her incision site. But she's on a lot of pain medication. And then she also has to eat soft food for a few days. So we're gonna kind of like, you know, give it to her morning and the evening. And then she's kind of just sleeping and resting. But she has been hopping along. Haven't you, Bella? Hi, Mama. Yeah. So we also have her laying on towels just in case like her incision kind of oozes. So that way it'd be an easy cleanup, because I just washed the dog beds. I'll wash them if I have to. But it's tried to prevent it, right, Mamas? You tired? I just finished editing and realized I never had an outro or anything, really. I didn't even really have an intro either. And I know the sound quality kind of sucked in the beginning, but that's because of all the fans that were blowing for the water damage. So hopefully next time my vlogging experience is a little bit smoother. If you have any tips or tricks, leave them in the comment section down below. But thank y'all for watching, and I think I will end this vlog with a video of Bella walking.